I'm trying to think.
The obligatory giant sandworm of death. Final Fantasy, don't go in the desert early on or you're insta-dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter what Final Fantasy game, just every one of them.
Note those puddles of acid on the ground. You do take damage by walking through it, so.
I was trying to decide what that was. Oh, you're gonna kill Rachel?
Yep.
Uh-oh. This is for not dating Ross. Oh, damn. Cecilia must have really liked Ross. Why is there acid in the desert?
Didn't really think about that.
Minion? Okay, that thing is horrifying.
The big, fleshy red skull thing.
Yes. Screamer? Well, at least it goes down quick. Blah, blah. Hey, another one. Those are everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't give you that many in the second game right away, I don't think.
Do you still... I forget, do you still learn it through crest graphs?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I thought.
But they also added a different... another one, too. I forgot what it's called. Crest somethings. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, what they do is they'll, like, put a spell, but it'll be an item, and it's a single use. And you find those a little more often than the crest graphs. And you can change those at will. Whereas your magic is a little more permanent. So, like, there's a, a boss is coming up and it's weak to a certain element, and you have a couple of those things, whatever they're called, you can just get a couple of them for single use. It's a neat idea, but at the same time, it's just kind of annoying.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Ambushed. Man, they hurt.
Yeah.
Same big noise. They spelled white wrong.
Well, I think that is the... right spelling for, like, undead creatures.
I was talking about the color.
I don't think that's what it's supposed to be.
No, you're right. Spirit, ghost, or some other supernatural being. It could also mean a person of a specified kind, especially one regarded as unfortunate.
place does live up to its name as a maze. Not sure if I recall the exact path through here offhand. But our goals are those statues that I was pushing.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a room further in, which is only unlocked after we've pushed all of them. Also of note, once we have cleared this dungeon, we will not be able to come back to it.
And so we really want to get all the chesticles?
Yeah.
I wonder who on the development staff just broke up with a girl named Rachel. It's like, hey, you remember how she used to just always, like, yell at you for no apparent reason? Yeah, let's give the enemy confusion, too. Man, they're giving out the stat boosting items like candy.
Yeah, it gives a full set there. Let's see. Event to Jack. Cecilia should probably always get these.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Give this one to Jack this time. And I'll give the Agile to Rudy.
yeah, because he's super slow. Maybe you should give one or two of the apples to Jack.
That's true. I don't know how much of his attacks are based off his magic stat versus his strength stat.
Theoretically, they all should be attack stat, but sometimes the games mean.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sabin from Final Fantasy VI. He was kind of the same way. You'd think his blitz moves would be physical based, but in fact they come off of his magic stat.
All of them?
Most of them, at least. Wait, this might have been the way I came the first time.
I'd say just use the group magic.
Yeah.
Instead of wasting a bullet. And you still have to pickpocket somebody, too.
Yeah. There we go.
That was awesome.
Okay, so he learned Trickster. As it says, that enables him to steal items from enemies. Like it is in a lot of games, though, the payoff's usually not that great. That I'm aware of, at least. I can look into it a little bit more, but...
There's probably like one or two enemies somewhere where
Yeah.
it's worth it.
Yeah, and most of the time the attempt fails anyway.
I feel in Final Fantasy VIII, it was actually really useful to steal.
Yeah.
Same with 9. 10...
To an extent in 7 as well, I thought. At least early on, I felt.
to get that sword.
That and a few other weapons and armor that you couldn't get with... that you normally wouldn't get until much later.
Yeah. Pretty much the Final Fantasies like, starting with the PlayStation ones, stealing is useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because in 9, like, all bosses have, like, 2 items. You can steal their rare and their common. And it typically behooves you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the first encounter of the game, you can steal a decent weapon.
Mm.
But it takes forever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 9 has, like almost all of the... That will be the one thing I won't be looking forward to as much when we do 9. Because almost all of the bosses have, like, up to 4 items you can steal from them. Most of them are worth... It's usually worth it to go for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to take forever.
Yeah.
To steal it all.
10, it was useful to steal because they usually gave you items that you could use to mod your weapons with.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons and armor with. And then 12, you did it usually just to get items to sell at the bazaar so you could buy some really decent equipment.
Mm. Okay, I got
or
the one
just get
down
money
there.
in general.
Got the one through there. Trying to recall where I was supposed to go here. There's still one statue I'm missing.
There's 2 treasure chests we're missing too.
And then there's the path to the crystal bud, which I haven't found yet.
Jack leveled up. Woo, woo. At least in most Final Fantasy games, I say most, PlayStation 1 and above,
Mm-hmm.
the steal rate isn't complete and utter garbage.
Ah, yes.
That's some of the annoying things about older RPGs, is the theft rate was utter garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And when you did get something, it was like a potion or something like that.
Yeah.
Chrono Cross, it was really good to steal stuff.
Mm. Now that you mention it, Final Fantasy Tactics, it's very useful as well. Since stealing an enemy's equipment does actually hamper their stats.
Yeah. But when you steal in Tactics game, isn't the theft rate is like super garbage though, isn't it?
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I've found. There you
know, Ogre battle is usually garbage.
Mm. As usual, it's better to try and do it from behind or from the side.
Mm. Because I had Let Us Cling Together for a little bit, and it was terrible. The theft rate.
Mm. Clear Chime, I believe, protects from silence, or no, confusion. Actually,
That could
now
be
that...
useful.
Yeah, that actually... Oh, I don't have... Never mind, I don't have a accessory that protects from silence, because the boss of this area does know silence, I remember. Having an accessory that could protect us from that would have been useful.
Gee, thanks, game. Shove. Too bad handpan can't run down levels. Like if you're above it, elevation-wise, and can't like go down.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you should be able to do it. I mean, he can run across gaps, so I don't see why gravity should be a thing.
So here's where, if we didn't push those statues, the ones here would be blocking our way.
Ah. I think we still missed 2 treasure chests.
That's okay. Looks like a flower. A crystalline mist covers it. Crystal bud acquired. Up. And that was a load-bearing bud.
They only give you 2 minutes to get out? That's terrible.
3 minutes. Fortunately, like before, the clock stops when you're in battle, so it's really not that bad. But it's only after we pick that up that we actually don't want to leave right away, because there's a secret path that opened up in the save room.
That only opens up after you grab it.
Yeah, very tricky of the game, because they pretty much expect you to just run right for the exit.
I leveled up.
I know, she's shaking her booty quite a bit in this LP.
She knows she's on camera.
Yep.
Her? Of course not. I was like, come on, Cecilia, you got this. And then she's like, no! Rudy's got the highest defense. He can take a hit. He'll be okay.
Yeah, it's like you set someone up for something that'll wipe out a good chunk of the enemy party, and they just sit around and wait.
It's like combing her hair and stuff. What? It's my turn? All this butt shaking's making me sweaty. I'm sorry. Oh, gee, I wonder what you have to do here.
I know the noise it makes kind of takes away from the creepiness, doesn't it?
Every time I hear that, it either sounds like a motorcycle, I'm reminded of a motorcycle, or a, one of the pig cops from Duke Nukem 3D. And if it is the same soundbite from Duke Nukem 3D, I would not be surprised if 3D Realms stole it from these guys. Which is much stuff as they stole in the first 2 games. Sprites aren't copyrighted, right? Boss man?
Yep. Bonus boss, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, essentially the first
Secret boss?
Yeah.
Chaos. Defense down.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, gee, she's gonna go right for silence. Okay, good, it didn't get Cecilia. I think, yeah, he's... Oh yeah, you can use the lucky card.
Oh. You should hit it with the light blow, too.
Well, I want to see if, I think it might be dark she's weak to. And so what that ability did was it essentially gave Jack's physical attack dark element. See if that works. Cure the silence. No, it was light. I knew it was one of them. Actually, very few enemies in this game are weak to dark element.
Trickster?
Nah, I don't know if there's really anything we can steal from her. There we go.
That only lasts one turn, doesn't it?
I think it's for the rest of the battle.
Hmm. I guess we're about to find out.
Let's see, who did I give the last rune to? Was it Jack or was it Rudy? I don't recall. Can we look at their...
I think it was Summit Rune,
Oh, yeah.
wasn't it?
No, Saint Rune.
I totally forgot you could change your equipment on the fly.
I
And not
know.
waste a turn.
I know, that's nice, isn't it?
Did her arm down wear off?
No, but it should stack.
Holy crap.
Nice, that was well worth it.
Beep. Hey-cha. Man, Jack is just wrecking face.
Yes. Well, Rudy, too.
You can summon with Cecilia.
Yeah. But I want to get Jack healed up first. Uh-oh.
Gamma Ray. She's gonna turn somebody into the Hulk.
Oh, good thing I healed him. Yeah, 'cause that would have killed him otherwise.
That hair, man.
Yep, got her.
So is that supposed to be Shiva?
I guess.
Like the actual Hindu god Shiva?
Possibly. Well, still missing a couple extra arms.
You know how hard it is to render 8 arms?
Death. It isn't the end, but a new beginning. Our civilization, bound by chaos, has turned your world into a temple of death, where nothing survives. Innocent one, release me from this land and use my powers to revive the dying land of Vilgaia. We get the death rune.
Odin.
I don't recall, actually. I think the Guardian you summon with it does do an instant death attack. I hate how we have to move to a different room just to monkey with those boxes.
Mm-hmm. We should totally make our own RPG.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the Odin character, its attack is just called Get Wrecked.
Okay, made it. And so yeah, like I said, when you exit, you can't go back. So
Because it's
hope
sank
you.
beneath the sand.
Yep. So hope you got that that extra stuff, which, as you might have noticed from those two treasure chests, were 2 more crust graphs.
Did you already equip the Death Rune?
I did not, but we can take a look at it real quick.
Oh,
It gives her it gives her a nice magic boost. Okay, I'm going to save it here, and I think I'm going to call this a video. Because once we give that crystal bud to Bartholomew, that'll kick off a whole new series of events.
Do we get to ride a boat?
Yep.
So you're gonna sing the
will.
song "I'm on a Boat"?
We could.
Tune in next time
All
to
right.
see if there are songs to be sung. And
Yes.
if there are, there is going to be many a beer to be had.
Later, guys.
See ya.
I'm playing a game.